Hi guys, so today I'm going to try out the new Spellbinders October 2022 small die of the month and the embossing folder. Of course, we like to toss that in there whenever we create. The small die is the outlined Christmas sentiments, and then the folder is called Scattered Christmas. And I did a whole unboxing. I'll link that video in the description box. You'll see that I still have my large die here and the dies that go along with the clear stamp of the month. But basically, we're focusing on these guys. And so Spellbinders did send these items free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. So I was thinking for today is making little gift cards. You know, a lot of times we have gift tags or like little cards that you put in like a smaller envelope. They're like 3-inch size, just some little guys, you know, maybe 2.5-inch size, whatever it is. But I thought it'd be really fun to make the little backgrounds with our embossing folder, and then just pop some of these sentiments on there with a couple maybe the little flowers that are in this set. So what I'm going to do is just grab some what's going to be my card bases. So I probably will make 3-inch cards. So, and they'll probably be from white cardstock, so just, you know, and honestly, if I think about it, if I have some 6-inch square cards or something like that, I might just cut those down to make it work. But I'll be right back. So, like I mentioned, I have some 6-inch card bases, and I thought, you know what, I can just cut here at 3 inches and then cut it in half, and I'll have 2 cards. And then I thought, well, I want to make a few more cards than just that many. Hello, the pieces that are going to be left are going to be 3x6, and we'll just score them in the middle. So, look at that. It'll work. Okay, so let's put this here. And I'm going to put the whole card. You can open it up if you want, but if you have a guillotine, you should be able to get through 2 layers. This is some really heavyweight cardstock, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And then 3 inches. So we have 2 cards already, because that's where the fold was. And then these guys, we're just going to score them. So let me grab a little scoring board. And so now we have 4 card bases like in 2 seconds. Okay, maybe a little bit longer than 2 seconds, but that's okay. All right, 3 inches. Turn it that way. I just put it against things so that it flattens out, and hopefully it'll stay even on those edges. And I'll do the same with this one, and I'll grab these little guys. So I do want to do some embossing, maybe just some pattern paper. So just, you know, some random stuff. So I have like this red paper that has a white core that'll be fun to do with embossing. I might pull out another paper that's like that. We have the Spellbinders papers. I thought this one might be cute for like a background with just like the Merry Christmas or something. Oh, look at this one. I think I used this one last time too. I really like this paper. So I'm going to cut these 2 7/8 inch squares. So just bring it over, 2 7/8 of an inch, and give it a cut, okay? And so these are 6-inch paper pads. I mean, you can get 4 out of each page if you would like, but there we go. And I'm going to cut down some other papers, okay? I'll be right back. Some in like a blue colorway from the cute little paper pad, and then these guys. So these guys I'm going to go ahead and run through. If you want to make a ton of these like little cards, I would say just leave the paper. Obviously these are 2 different papers, but if you had all red paper, let's say cut 3x6 or something larger like that, because it'll fit in here and you can run it through and then cut it in half, right? But I'm just going to run these through at the same time because I can put them both on here, and I'll be right back. So if you're using like a Platinum 6 machine or one of the machines with the basic plate, you would have that, and then just 1 cutting plate, and that should do it for you. And I was a little bit strategic about where I placed these, just because I wanted a certain spot of it to show up possibly after we put our little words on there and all that. And one other thing we can do is take a little sanding tool, which basically is a nail buffer, and mine's well loved, and just take some of that top part off, since these are white core papers, and expose some of that little white edge just to give it a little extra texture. So I'll do the same with the red one. Okay, let's get some of that cleaned up, and I'm just going to go ahead and stick down these guys. So here, alright, so just a little glue on the back of all of them, because I'm pretty much just going to stick these down. And I will be right back. Oh, that one's a little bit crooked. Let's do that again. Right there. Okay guys, I have these. I was choosing some letters. A lot of times these little kind of gift cards, they're oriented this way, right? Instead of like a card. So I did stick these down that would be in the way I wanted them this way. Like you can see the little ornament on the branch. Oh, I'm not going to turn it that way. That'd be odd. So these guys are going to be oriented this way, and these guys will be oriented this way. Just something different. Okay, and then I was thinking with these, you know, maybe like cheer and close, and I pulled the lettering out for those, but you know what? I'm just going to take these and cut out whatever sentiments I think would go with each little card, or, you know, just like, I had gone over these before, but wishes, we have warm, hugs, merry, Christmas, joyous, greetings, holiday, and then over here I have cheer and enclosed. So like holiday, cheer, enclosed would be really sweet for like a bigger card and all these different things. And then we have our little flowers and stuff. So I think I'll first cut out the wording, and then we'll come back and do some of the, you know, added decoration. So I'll be right back. Letters and lettering cut out for these guys, and so on some of them the word is complete, like the word itself, and the background obviously that's one piece, but I decided to pan in and it went really fast. So some of them have one piece. I think the only one I really noticed that has that is the Christmas over here. Everything else has like a couple sections. So anyway, these are small guys, so what I'm going to do is put glue on the back of my hand and just pat and just bring it over and use, of course, the edges of what's going on here as my guide, leaving a little all around that's nice and even. And then this guy too, just pat. And I'll do this with all of my lettering. It is very delicate, really pretty. Just trying to see where that one's going. Okay. That. So this one's simply going to say hugs, and then I'll have some decorations. And I'll pop these guys out. But same thing with all of them. So Mary, again, the airy is separate from the M itself. And I kind of flatten out the glue. I don't leave it all bulky on my hand, because when I dip this, I don't want it to get all over. And I suppose when you do this, you could use like a little tweezer. I just use my nails, which I just realized my pinky nail is peeling the polish, so I apologize for that. For the look of that. Alright, let's see here. So this font and the way it's kind of written out and the little like crossings on like the T on Christmas is the same on the foil, the glimmer of the month, and the clear stamp of the month. Funny enough, you guys know I always forget to bring out the foil to show you guys the foil that comes with the glimmer of the month, and I just realized that earlier. So it does come with a foil, of course. And all that information's there on the site anyhow, but I don't know why I always forget to bring out the foil. A new foil roll every month. It's nice to get. Nice fresh foil. Okay, so I'm just going to continue doing this kind of thing a little bit at a time. And I'll be right back. Okay guys, so how are my little cards with their little sentiments? And it could be as easy as just popping a sentiment on. We're done, you know. I'm just going to play around with some of the papers that I have left and colorways and whatever else we have. So as far as poinsettia, you know, we probably want to layer up at least 2. So I have these red colors, the red that I used here, but then the brighter red that I used like here. So I'm going to cut a couple out of each color of red, so I have some of those to play with. Probably these guys, actually I'll probably put a rhinestone for the center of the poinsettias, but these little guys can be like little spots on like this little branch, or you can do this and put the little flowers on the branch. You can put these little flowers on the little branch. You can just do whatever you want with that, and some leaves. So I'm just going to cut out different things and just kind of play around. Okay, so I'll be right back. I got a few different things with our flowers here. You know, you want the dark one on top, the lighter one on top, probably the light one on top. That's what I'll do, and then I'm going to put a little rhinestone in the center. If you want to give them shape, you can definitely shape them. I'm just going to offset them, of course. And that same little die that makes little dots, you can also cut a little dot in the center. I did that for this most. How cute is this? How cute are these just like that? I mean, they're just adorable, but I'm going to put a little bit of glue, and I figured for the blue ones, we'll do something like this. Or I'm just going to pop on these little white dots. I think those look cute. Just like an accent. It doesn't mean to be a berry or anything like that. It's just a little something. Okay, we have some leaves I cut out. And then I have these gold guys that I'll also put maybe on this white branch. But I also have a gold branch for them. Same little branch. Multitasking. And then these guys, I'll just pop them on like that. There's one. 2, and the third one, so pointy side down, so it just kind of blends in. I mean, look how cute, you guys. My goodness. Okay, I'll put together another one here, and this little white one with the other gold little flower tops, I guess, and I'll be right back. So now we get to play. So this one was always going to be on here. I'm just going to put some things to the side, and then I'm just going to play around and see what looks good, what I like. I have some little extra white dots here. Do you want to pop them up? Do you want them just to be flat as far as your sentiments? Let me see how I can get this on here. I'm going to cut these thinner. But if you just want to glue things down, you know, flat, then you can definitely do that, especially for a little gift kind of tag like this. Let's say we put this one here. So I'm going to strategically place a few dimensionals, and I'll be right back. Sorry that that's way down here, but oh, you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so I already stuck down the enclosed, and I'll put cheer up here, again, with dimension on the back. Sorry, I just have so many things up here. So like that. And that can just be it, but I think I'm going to add this little white sprig down at the bottom. And then, just sweet. And then maybe, since I have some of these white dot pieces, maybe add a few here and there. I don't know. Let's see. Kind of like I would if I was using like a little gem or something. Just those 3 there. Maybe move this one over a little bit. So funny because we want to pretend it's just like, oh, just on there, but then we're like really thinking about where we're placing them, right? Oh, you know, I still have a couple more. Maybe another one here, just to, why not? Okay, so it's like a little snowfall or something. Sweet. And then we have this guy. Merry Christmas, and we are doing this one like this. Yep, that's right. Maybe this one I'll glue down completely. I'm going to stay away from the very edges in case I want to tuck something in there, but let's just put some glue there. Okay, I'm going to glue this one down too, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we have that, just Merry Christmas, and then we have our little flowers. So I'm just going to put a little dot of glue there. And I only cut these in one color of green, but of course you can cut them in tons of colors of green. And that'll just add more texture. Where are we going, up here? Sure. And then the little guy or another big one? Well, let's go with the little guy. And that can be that. Oh, I still have some sprigs and things to play with, don't I? We have that there. So I still have like this gold sprig, and even this one, like I said, I just cut a bunch of things just for fun. I could pick this up since I used the wet glue. Actually, what I'll do is trim this off a little bit. Get a little glue on there. And try and pick this guy up. Get that right back in there. And then get this little green leaf back in place. So pretty. Just a little something here and there. It was fun to just kind of cut things and have them ready to go. So we have that guy. We're going to put a little something in the center here. And let me see. Ooh, I have a green center. That'd be interesting. Should we go for it? I wasn't thinking about that. I was going to use like gold or something else, but it's pretty. It's whatever you want. Let's see. This size. Yeah, I like that. Oh my gosh, how pretty is that? Okay, and so I'm just going to play around with the other two just the same way. Up my little cards, and then I went to do some stuff in the kitchen, totally forgetting to say thanks for watching and to show the cards. I just worked on them and went off to do some other things. So these are the little cards that we came up with today. Really sweet. Thank you so much, Spellbinders, for sending these items for review. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll have images coming up, and I will see you guys the next one. I do want to say real quickly, while I was working on this one, I thought, it needs a little flower, so I just cut it out in white, and that's what you were seeing there with like brown leaves. So that was cute, kind of warm, I don't know, feel to it. So, all right, guys, I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.